Good evening, Democrats, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Jerry, you throw quite a party. I'll tell you, just looking around the room here kind of reminds me of some of the gatherings we have on the Eastern Shore. Just a little bit more traffic up here, though, than we have on the Eastern Shore. But in all sincerity, Jerry, thank you for bringing this crowd together tonight, and thank you for what you've done in the Congress of sequestration. I think everybody in this room will agree that it is a very important issue for the Commonwealth of Virginia, so we appreciate it very much. I bring greetings tonight, Democrats, from Hampton Roads. I've represented the 6th District in Hampton Roads since 2008. I'm a pediatric neurologist at the Children's Hospital of King's Daughters. My wife of 26 years is an elementary science teacher. My son is in his 3rd year of medical school, having graduated from William & Mary, and my daughter is in her last year at the University of Virginia. I want to tell you all, I served 8 years in the United States Army, and I can tell you what war from a first-hand experience does for our soldiers and their families. I can also tell you that the assault weapons that the military uses that are designed to kill people should not be on our streets in this country. I can also tell you that having held dying children in my arms who have been shot on the streets of Virginia, that guns do not save lives, and their parents would agree with me. A lot of people say, Ralph, why would you want to get into politics as a pediatric neurologist? I want to tell you very quickly about my opponent in 2007. He said that the mentally ill were possessed by demons. He also said that disabled children were a punishment to their parents for the sins that they had. And I can tell you that the parents nor their children are a punishment. And I took out an 8-year incumbent in 2007. I ran again in 2011. The problem we have, and I think some of the other candidates have addressed this, there are others up there that are cut from the same cloth, and we need to get rid of them. When I started in 2008, I hit the ground running, along with some good Democrats. I was the chief patron of the restaurant smoking ban. I'm proud to say that in 2009, Governor Kane signed that into law. I had worked tirelessly for the women in this state against the assault on women's reproductive health care rights. I stood with Karen Rimley 2 weeks ago and fought against the trap bills. The Republicans say it's all about safety. It's all about access, or less access for our women. And I was proud this year to work with Barbara Fabola from Northern Virginia on the Medicaid expansion, and we'll keep working on that. I'm running for Lieutenant Governor, my fellow Democrats, because we need our majority back in the Senate. That's the only way that we can play defense against the Republicans. I have the experience of having been in there for 6 years. I know how to get things done. I've run 2 competitive races, and I am ready to be your next Lieutenant Governor. I have to tell you in closing that there's a disease that has crept into Richmond, and it's a bad disease. It's called backwarditis. The Republicans are trying to take us back to the 20th and the 19th century. It's those Republicans who don't support gay marriage until one of their children comes to them and says that they're gay. It's those same Republicans that think they ought to be able to tell a woman what she should and shouldn't do with her body. It's those same Republicans that are against contraception and women's reproductive health care until their children come home and say that they're pregnant. And it's those children, or it's those Republicans that I'm going to teach you just a little bit of Eastern Shore lingo tonight, if you will. But it's those Republicans that took a butt whooping back in 2012 when Jerry Connolly, Bobby Scott, Tim Kaine, and Barack Obama were elected to office. I have a cure. The doctor is in the house. I know what to do for backwarditis. And that's a clean sweep in 2012. We're going to get Terry McCullough from the governor's office. We're going to get a Democrat as Attorney General, and we're going to get a Democrat in the Lieutenant Governor's office. I ask for your support tonight, and I ask for your support on June 11th. Jerry, thank you so much. You all have a great St. Patrick's Day. Good evening.
Thank you, Senator Ralph.